Hi, it's Martin Bull, your Kangen Waterman, here today talking about skepticism. Now, I have a lot of people who actually comment, send me messages saying that Kangen water, Enagic are a scam. And unfortunately, a lot of these people have either not done the homework properly, so properly is a big word there. They've heard something from somebody else and they've taken that as the God's honest truth. Or they've been researching other areas and they're not prepared to actually expand their research and knowledge to help them understand the truth. Now, I've experienced this. I've been involved with Enagic since 2015, January 2015, and I have had countless people challenge me. However, I've also been able to help thousands of people across the world experience a better life. So one of the things that I like to talk about is the fact that many of us choose to actually have an opinion on something where we don't know what we're talking about. Now, we all start on the left-hand side of the fence. We all start over here. So we all get brought up with the same level of knowledge and education and so on. And we can obviously evolve. But what ends up happening is in the society that we live in, it's actually got a very, very strong hold of us, and it can disempower us to keep us where we are. And then we have a fence. And there's other people on the other side of the fence who were once over here, but they chose to come over and see what the fuss was about, why people were talking about it. I'm one of those people. I was over here and I remember hearing about Kangen water and Enagic and going, if it was that good, I'd have heard about it many, many years ago with over 20 years of experience in and around the health industry. So I had a level of ego and perception that I already knew enough to know that I didn't need it. However, when I learned more and when I delved into it, I was amazed at the fact that I didn't know. So I'm over this side now and I've got no intention of going back. And that's the same with hundreds to thousands of people within Enagic that I've spoken to who have all made that shift, and they all know the difference that being a part of Enagic, owning the products, have made in their own lives. So let's get a bit higher based on society's view, a bit of a higher bit of feedback from some people who are actually classed as medically educated in the world. So first of all, we're going to look at Dr. Shinya, Hiromi Shinya. Now, basically, he's a medical doctor, but he invented polyp removal procedure and co-invented the colonoscopy in the 1960s. Now, this guy knows a lot about internal health. And let's face it, the colon is the exhaust of the vehicle. The vehicle, your vehicle, the colon is the exhaust to help get rid of waste. So it's very important that we listen to what Dr. Shinya says. Now, in his book, he actually speaks about why he only recommends Kangen water to his patients, and he recommends they drink 1 gallon a day. Why? Because the colon needs to be lubricated for things to actually come out. We both know that if things are dry, it doesn't really move very well. But when something's slippy, it goes out. And that's exactly what we want to be happening. Now, this guy's seen over 370,000 colons, and he's got multiple books where he talks around the importance of looking after your internal body. Water is a key component to that. So, Dr. Shinya, very good one to be listening to. Then we start looking at Robert Wright from the American Anti-Cancer Institute. Now, in his book here, Killing Cancer Not People, he has a whole chapter dedicated to water. It's actually very early on into the book to help people understand the importance. Now, he says here that they've tested other waters, they've trialed different waters, different water machines, water systems, all different ionizers, and they only recommend, he in the Institute and the people in there who are actually working with these people, unfortunately they've got cancer today, they only recommend Kangen water to their patients. They've done the studies. We then go on to Confessions of a Skeptical Physician by Dr. Tim McKnight. Now, the actual title of this book gives it away very clearly. Confessions of a Skeptical Physician. This guy was told by one of his patients that he needed to come along to a water event where they were talking about the water. And she kept hounding him until she showed him a quick live demonstration in his office, and he went along to the event. What he saw there amazed him, and he got on a water trial. He thoroughly enjoyed the water and noticed benefits within his family, and decided to actually go and research the water. In his book, he explains this and shares it. He goes into the science because he knew that he couldn't go to his peers and start telling them, this water's great, you need to be drinking it. He needed to be talking to them on the way that they understand things. He needed to be going into the science. This book here talks all around it, Confessions of a Skeptical Physician. So let's face it, success leaves clues. Are you going to listen to the people who are just going out there telling you that it's no good? Or are you going to listen to people who are actually advising it to their patients on a daily basis, who are openly talking about it because they've gone over the fence and they understand the value of Enagic, of Kangen water, of owning an Enagic water ionizer? It's really important that we make an educated decision based on the education we've been provided with. And this is why I do what I do, to help you understand the value, the truth about Enagic and Kangen water. And that's why when people challenge me from a skeptical angle, I know that they don't know what they need to know to be able to make a conscious decision. And that's why it's so important that I do what I do. So you're now in a situation where you may even own an Enagic unit, and you may now understand a bit more on how to address any level of skepticism, or you may not even know about Enagic, or you may have been challenged or challenged somebody about Enagic or Kangen water. My videos on my YouTube channel, my information on my Facebook page is designed to help you move forward along your journey. What you choose to do is entirely up to you. But I know that when I made my decision to invest in my health via purchasing the Enagic K8 water ionizer, the Enespa DX mineral iron spa unit, and the organic turmeric, my life became better. I am so grateful to be a part of Enagic. It's such a bigger vision than what a lot of people think. And if you're willing to invest in your own health, in your own life, and maybe even the family members that you have around you and friends, and let them know about this, then I believe it will make a positive difference in your life, on your journey, and you will be eternally grateful for Enagic just like I am. Thank you for your time. I look forward to speaking to you again soon. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Your Kangen Waterman, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye for now. Enjoying my YouTube channel? Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell to receive further value.